Hi everyone, it's Gary Nicholson here for weatherweb.net. It's the fast forecast for the next few days. Now, quite a temperature contrast across the country this evening and tonight into Tuesday morning. Southern areas in the mild air and the cloud and the drizzle near to around 10 degrees or higher in quite a few spots. Northern England could be dropping down to the lower end of single figures, 3s, 4s and 5s, maybe locally a little bit lower for a few hours tonight. And across the glens of Scotland, quite a bit lower than that, down to freezing for many, and a few very sheltered spots in the Highlands down to as low as -8 to -10 just locally. Now that mild air will push northwards across the country into Tuesday daytime, widely 12s, 13s or 14s even across England and Wales, but cold air still exists across Scotland, and the rain band pushing north will be widely falling as snow for many hours over the Highlands before gradually milder air does spill in even here and turns most of that to rain even right over the mountain tops, but still a rather chilly end to the day in the north. Now there is that frontal system, that's the chart for midday on Tuesday, a strong southwesterly wind then, and that band pushing its way northwards. The most prolonged falls of rain across western Scotland and northwest England, and for a time into northwestern parts of Wales, but here soon just turning quite drizzly and spits and spots of rain into the western Midlands, but by and large the south of Britain staying dry, if just quite breezy and cloudy. Now that rain continues persistent across Scotland into Tuesday evening, gradually easing away and most places just going back to drizzle, but coming back in from the west as the next front moves in into Wednesday daytime, that rain turning more persistent again over Scotland and Ireland, gradually getting into northwest England, turning up in Wales as well, and spits and spots across central areas, but here largely dry for much of the day, before gradually rain slips southwards overnight into Thursday, and could be some persistent falls again over Wales and northern England here. So there is Wednesday daytime's chart, that front slipping its way southwards, got a strong southwesterly flow across southern regions, again gale force gusts and exposure around 50-60 miles per hour locally, temperature still very mild at 13s in the south, dropping away behind that front to 6s and 7s across the north, and a bit of snow may start to come down again onto the mountain tops of northern Britain. Now, a lot of uncertainty into Thursday daytime, but that same frontal system will be hanging around and the risk of some further heavy falls of rain, particularly western and northern regions of England and Wales, but some uncertainty just how far north or south this is. Still relatively mild in the south, cooler and showery towards the far north. And that's the fast forecast. Thank you for watching weatherweb.net, and bye for now.